Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for giving me also an opportunity to contribute to this good motion. And before I start the contribution, I would like to join also my colleague to congratulate our new member, an ex-official member and Ambassador Mama Mula for her sonning today. She's warmly welcomed. And just for the information that this house has the women caucus, and we are expecting to be with her in our caucus because we know now we have two big women who are on top of us, and they will assist us to push for some of our agendas.
But if I can give you the idea, honorable members in the women caucus of Wayala, you know, you can set some of the targets high. Why can't you make a commitment that before the end of your tour of duty, you are able to pioneer the formation of the caucus of East African women parliamentarians? You can decide to do that and you will have my support.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
To have women caucus of East African members of parliament. You can do it.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Under our leadership, I think we've taken it and we are going to work on it. Thank you. Mr. Speaker, let me go back to this motion, and I will start direct by things which I think a mover can add on the points which we are arguing the council, that I'm proposing to amend and add some 2 points on that we also argue the council to direct the secretariat to make sure that in the productive sectors, because we know energy is coming from the productive sector, specifically energy itself, be taken as a priority, and next time get enough funds so that it can provide, we can create the awareness and do some capacity building to the member states so that at least they understand what we are talking about. And another thing also, Mr. Speaker, I think these 2 points they can be integrated and become one. The second thing which I wanted to contribute, Mr. Speaker, is about the availability of all these potentials we have in our partner state. Many have been mentioned by my colleagues that there are lots of renewable energy sources which we have, and we have not yet utilized them. We are not utilizing them because of different circumstances, and most of them is that there are issues of economical issues, especially the lack of funds, but also the lack of technology, lack of capacity, which we don't have. That's why we are not utilizing what we have. Mr. Speaker, from what it was submitted, I think it is high time for us, especially the countries which signed the Malabo Declaration, to keep on pushing on the implementation that agriculture be given the 10% which was agreed under Malabo Declaration, because you can see most of these renewable energy sources are coming from biomass, whereby these are agricultural products. And if we are not producing well, we cannot get these products. So we can push from agriculture side. And we know within the East African community, we have these big lands, and all of us, we can produce a lot. And then you use the biomass to make sure that we produce the renewable energy. Mr. Speaker, I'm also proposing that we push for the establishment of vocational training centers, which will support more young people to get the technology and understand the technology of doing the renewable energy, so that when they are aware of what is supposed to be done, now they get support, the fund support, and also the technology. because we know if they are not given, they are not capacitated, they cannot do anything. But if we push for these vocational trainings having this specific cause, the energy department at the vocational training centers, I think we can achieve a lot. I can give you an example. We have universities in Tanzania where they are giving the degrees in energy, petroleum. For example, University of Dar es Salaam, University of Dodoma, and most of these people who graduated there, they are now working in our agencies, oil agencies, and also the companies. But we need to take this thing down, this proposal down, so that we get even the people who are not able to reach the university level, and they have the capacity of understanding the generation of renewable energy. Mr. Speaker, also having good policies in place is another thing. For example, in Tanzania, we have we extract electricity from tidal and waves, which is about 0.0 million metric tons of oil, which was, it started to 2019. Also, I've seen Uganda has the same, Kenya has the same. And we have also the solar panel and wind turbines, which are exempted from VAT. And also, they are not charged any import duty. Mr. Speaker, those are good policies which we have, and they are supporting this movement. I argue other partner states through the directives from our council that having proper policies in place which support this movement will help us to achieve what we want. Mr. Speaker, by saying this, I would like also to congratulate my sister who brought this motion, and she has brought it in a very right time. I beg to support this motion, Mr. Speaker, and thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Pamela.